imagine we could go back before COVID and you were thinking of launching a new telehealth platform, just as a case study. So it's a Zoom call with a doctor, basically, and build a company around that. If you were asked, okay, who are the other companies? Who are the competitors? Because by understanding the competitors, we can figure out gaps in the market and how to outcompete them. A lot of us would come up with a list something like this, where we have a few dozen companies, perhaps in different segments of the market, and we try to figure our strategy into a place that kind of fits where there's a bit of a white space. So thinking of the market at this level with a few dozen companies is what we'll call a human scale approach. And this is what most of us learn to do. And this is what we do on Google or by getting to know folks in the industry, or perhaps we're from the industry. And the challenge that we found at our firm as we began to use analytics to even ask very basic questions like who's in the market, right? That's all this chart is saying. If I want to invest or start a company in a space, who's out there so I can get a sense of the competitive landscape? We started building these big data tools to effectively do that, tell us who's in the market. And the problem is we started getting back image after image like this. So this is the actual telehealth market, and before COVID, and there's roughly 11,000 companies globally doing telehealth or some version of it. So it's not a couple dozen, it's a lot more. So when you realize all these blue dots are companies, all the green dots are different segments of the telehealth market, you realize you have a whole nother problem, because probably only a dozen of these companies are going to become great big unicorn market leaders someday.